Hi everyone. Okay, so we are going to do a day in the life today. Do you like my wall? I just did it. I really am proud of myself because I'm not really artsy, but yeah. Alright, so today we're going to do a day in the life and I hope you like it. And I'm sorry about all this, but I'm not wearing makeup today. Just decided. National No Makeup Day. Alright, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay. Go get your brother. Having video? Yeah. Are you having fun?
Yeah. Hi,
YouTube. Go get your brother. Hi, we're back from the water park. It is so hot today. I think it's like plus 31 today or something like that. It's so fucking hot. It was fun. We were there for about 2 hours, and of course, like, there's no shade there, so redheads don't do good in this heat. Like, I just overheat and I'm just dead. But yeah, so we're home now. I think I'm gonna make the kids some lunch. We did pack snacky stuff, but I think I'm gonna make the kids some mac and cheese. Yeah, so I'll check in a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a Q&A on here, because I didn't do anything really exciting. All we did was just made dinner and eat and play Minecraft, and I took a little bit of a nap because I'm on vacation. So, excuse me, a few weeks ago, I asked Tumblr some co-parenting, like, what kind of questions do you want to know about mine and my ex's co-parenting. So a couple of people asked me some questions, and then I also did an Ask Me Wednesday segment, and I had people ask me questions from that too, so I'm going to do a little bit of a Q&A. And I'm going to put everyone's links down below. And yeah. Okay, so the first question is, how did you figure it out when you first started? And the answer I have is we didn't. At that time, I was so young. I was, I just turned 18 years old, and I, was pregnant with Grayson, and I had a tiny little baby, and I was living at my parents' house, and I was heartbroken and confused and just feeling really, really isolated and alone, because I gave my whole life to someone and he kind of just like crushed it. And it took me a very, very long time to get over that fact, and it took me a long time to get over him. And I think that's the one thing that I credit myself for, because I did take that time to fully get over him. I mean, there's days where I get really, really upset because of him and all that, but there's always going to be days like that. But when we first started, it was just really, really volatile. We were too angry and too hurt to see the bigger picture. And we went to court. We started all the court battles, and the court ordered us to do a whole bunch of classes. I did them, he did not. It was just really, really just toxic. And then one day, this was after Grayson was born, and about when Grayson was 1. And, him going back and forth we're trying to get a paternity test for Grayson and all that. And I just woke up one morning and looked at my kids, and I was just like, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. And so I kind of not gave up, but I kind of let him do what he wanted to do. Because in the bigger picture, I thought in the bigger picture that it wasn't worth all the fighting. And you can't have him on this weekend, and you can't have him on that weekend. And I knew then that this court order wasn't going to mean anything, and this parenting order wasn't going to mean anything. Because the only things that matter are my children, and their relationship with their dad is important. So I kind of put my feelings aside and did what's best was for my kids. And a lot of people don't agree with that, and I totally understand that. And a part of me, if someone told me the story that I'm telling, I mean, I would tell them that they're stupid. I mean, mind you, he didn't get everything that he wanted. Like, I made sure that he wasn't able to leave our city without me knowing, because that was one of my biggest fears, because he's originally from Saskatchewan, and I live in Alberta. So I just didn't want him to up and leave. So there's some things that we we compromised, but in the long run, I just kind of let go some of the rein. And yeah. Alright, question number 2. How do you split your time with the kids? Well, technically, he's supposed to take them every other weekend. That doesn't work. With his work schedule, it doesn't allow him to. And so I have been very, very lenient, and I let him take them whenever he wants. He calls me and says, hey, can I take them on such and such day? And I go, yeah, sure, whatever. What time? Because, which people also don't agree with, but, you know, I always try to encourage that relationship with their dad, because at the end of the day, if you're the parent and you're getting pissed off and all that, all it does is just hurt the kids. It doesn't do any good. And so you just kind of have to put your feelings aside, like I said. And, you know, there's some things that I will say no to. Like, if he wants them on Christmas morning, I will definitely say no to. But that's something that we've worked out, because his family doesn't celebrate on Christmas. They celebrate on Boxing Day. So we've worked out a schedule, which works for us. So he takes them whenever he wants. I don't usually say no. He's supposed to have them for a week in the summer and then a week at the winter. And what was happening at the winter was that he was going to Saskatchewan, driving on busy, icy roads, highways. And so one year he got stuck in like -34 weather. So I told him that there was no more, because the kids were in the car and it wasn't safe. And luckily they came home in one piece, but I mean, that's still scary. So he can't take the kids. We've mutually agreed that he can't take the kids in the winter. So yeah. Alright. Sorry, my camera cut off because I'm using my phone and it only has a limited amount of space. So anyways, as I was saying, our co-parenting works for us. It doesn't necessarily would work for anyone else, but it works for us. And I pretty much have put aside my feelings and did what was best for the kids. And one day I hope he thanks me for it, because I always want that kind of, because a father's relationship is important to children, you know, but it's not the end of the world if a father doesn't want to be there, or a mother, or anyone. Alright, so this is from the Ask Me Wednesday section. So, if money was irrelevant, what would you do for a living? I would be making videos every day and staying home with my kids and just watching them grow and making a lot of money off of YouTube. What dead person would you least want to be haunted by? Probably Hitler. Yeah, he was kind of a douchebag. So I would probably say Hitler. Alright, well, I think that's it for the most part. If you guys want to know more about co-parenting and how, you know, I do it or / how I feel about it, just leave a comment down below, and hopefully I will get back to you guys.
Okay? That fine with you? Say that again. I like how you said it. Like this. Okay, let's get on. Come on.
What did you build?
A prison. That green thing moving around.
Mm-hmm. Oh, cool.
It's a name tag. Grace, because Grace is second player, he is green. And because Rand's first player, he is black.
Black.
Yeah, for some reason, first player got his name tag.
Black.
Black.
Good job.
Black. Are you making a video?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, YouTube!
You're so funny. Okay, we're off to bed now. What do you say?
Good night.
See you next time.
Next time.
Come on, we're gonna say goodnight. Come here and say goodnight to the camera. Good night. Say goodnight.
Good night. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.